Shivom. Today we'll continue in this part 2 of the paranormal world. I had explained you in my previous video as there is an existence of this paranormal world. The world which is at a higher frequency than this visible world. The world what we call as natural, and we call the other world as paranormal because that is not taken as normal, just for the simple reason that we have basically divorced the fact of the immense possibility which the human structure has, which the human mind has. This brain has the possibility of evolving and attaining the higher frequencies. It is not the role of the body, but it is the role of the brain. There is so many possibilities in the brain apart from just the emotions or the understandings or the learnings that we have. These learnings, these teachings may provide you a solid grip in this so-called natural world. But these teachings are the greatest obstacles that you have for reaching that higher level, the paranormal world, to resonate at a higher frequency. We think or we reach the answers to our problems, to our situations, based upon these teachings, our perceptions. These perceptions are incessant to our teachings which have been inculcated into us right from our childhood. These teachings are to be used only for the societal world, the physical world, the world which is based upon sight. You see the things and you perceive them. Like you see that there is a sunrise and you see that there is a sunset. But even a sixth grade student can tell you there is no sunrise, there is no sunset. It is just the revolving of the earth around its own axis that we see day and night. So perceptions upon which this so-called natural life, so-called normal life that we are leading, are also a disguise that they are providing you, and people live with it. But we'll continue with our paranormal, the journey of the paranormal world. In the paranormal world, there is no integration. There is no relevance of this emotion. It is all based upon rules of the energy. These very rules are existing within your body, but you are not using them. You aren't using your brain to evolve further. You're just revolving around what is already existing, which is your teaching. You're not going beyond that. There is no research about your own self. The mankind has done so many researches, but there is no research, unfortunately, which is being done as to how you can go beyond. But is it possible that you can visualize the things, you can see the things which are to happen? What normally is said as premonition, which is basically taken as a psychological disorder. Why so? Because that is not very common. Why it is not so common? Because people are not evolving. They aren't using that immense possibility of your brain, the immense possibility of the already existing energies within you. The cosmos is within you. Like if you want to study the quality of the water of the river flowing, what do? You take a sample of it, few drops, take it to your laboratory, test it. Your findings will tell you whether the water is healthy for human consumption or not, whether the water has minerals or not. and XYZ, whatsoever the tablet, whatsoever the scientist would like to evaluate that water upon, that all can be found in that small sample. Why? Because that small sample is a river in itself. It has all the constituents, it has all the qualities of that huge river. Right? Likewise, you may be just a microspeck. You may be just one individual of the 8 billion population of the world. Humans are, I mean. But you have that immense possibility. All those 8 billion people have immense possibility of evolving, of going beyond what is perceived, I repeat myself, perceived to be natural. Your acceptance is nothing more than your surrender, because you have taken up a thing that there is nothing beyond this. These are not things of belief. These are not things that you should believe my word for it. Take it up. Undertake dhyan, undertake meditation, undertake aghor to realize what are energies. And you are not hallucinating. It is not an hallucination. Hallucinating, it may be for the people who have not treaded this path. But you, for an individual, would realize that it is real. It is sacrosanct to the immense possibility that you have been bestowed upon, you have been blessed upon. Of course, everyone has a different start point, everyone has to tread a different path, or the lay down of the path may be different for everyone. But there is always a possibility. And this is what paranormal world is. As normally what is being termed as paranormal is normal in itself. If you don't believe it, that you have that possibility, you are living below the normal. That is normal. That is where you can reach very easily. Yes, it is very difficult for the soul to have the escape velocity and go beyond the mass and matter. But reaching that paranormal world and resonating at that frequency, at that high frequency, it is very possible. It is not that difficult. It is achievable. What normally is conceived as natural is below your own possibilities. So what I am asking you is to achieve your own possibility. Going beyond is definitely your choice, which I really wish that you should take. But at least reach the levels that you are born with. This world exists within you too. This is not a world which is existing beyond you. It is not only there, it is within you too. The time you chant mantras, the time you are in dhyan, the time you are undertaking aghor, there is a stimulation, there is a triggering of the energy within, which can be evaluated by if you check your blood pressure, pre-dhyan and post-dhyan, you'll realize what is the difference. Your blood pressure would be below the normal, 120 by 80. Your pulse will be below 72. But that is not depression. That is not unhealthy. It is just that this energy is working independently of the body. It is not dependent upon this prana vayu. It is working independent. Like there are so many examples. There are numerous examples as to what a human can achieve. Great teachers, great philosophers have led the way. They've shown the path that it is possible. What do you think is the difference between you and them? Why is it that I am at the other side of the table and you are on the other? Why? You aren't born with a, a disability. It is just I realized, or those masters realize what they can do. Hence, there is this achievement, which is quite possible for you also to achieve. The human structure, the human energy, when is underrated, as what I have explained earlier in this video itself. What is underrating? What is termed as natural for human life? That is underutilization, underrating of the human possibilities. When this life is below the normal standards, below the natural standards, that's what the possibilities are, is lived, the energy behaves in a delirium state, which means the flow of the energy is dependent upon the biological behavior. The biological behavior of the body changes with day and night. During the day, the secretion of melatonin hormone is higher, and at the night, when it is dark, it is compromised, it is low. This is what diurnal structure of the energy is. But the natural system is nocturnal. That is why meditation or dhyan is suggested to be done post dark, because at that time the energy is at a lower state, what unfortunately is termed as the natural life. It is at a lower state. To uprise that energy and bring it to its natural possibility, its natural state, nocturnal state, which means the energy is not dependent upon the biological cycles. It is not dependent upon whether it is day or night. It is independent of the emotions flowing. It is independent of the anxiety that you have. It is independent of any XYZ factors. It is not dependent upon your mood. That is what nocturnal is. Evenness. There are no mood swings. This is what can be achieved very easily. This is what we, or unfortunately most of the people term as the paranormal world, is the actual possibility where the humans can reach. This possibility can be achieved very easily. I am repeating myself. This can be achieved very easily. It is not a difficult task at all, because everyone is born with it. There are huge possibilities as to what your brain can do. There are huge possibilities. That is why Sahasradhara, the crown chakra, is one of the most difficult chakras to activate. It is difficult just for a simple reason that there are so many teachings, there are so many learnings, that there are so many academics available about a thing which is beyond explanation. We want to understand things, know them. When you start knowing them, it is then you'll realize them. And when you realize them, it is then you will achieve them. In the next video, I'll be explaining you about what are the small measures that you can take, you can adopt to achieve the nocturnal state. Till the time we meet next time. Shivo.